Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Longchamp Racecourse here on Sunday. It is the 10th of April 2022. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Longchamp, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. I mean around the world. Join me midweek for my Newmarket Craven meeting preview. It's going to be an excellent meeting from Newmarket throughout the week, so join me for those previews. But let's look at the stakes action here on the first fixture of 2022 from Paddy Longchamp. We'll be looking at races 4, 5, and 6. The fourth race, it's the Group 3 VANTEAUX Stakes. It's a Group 3 event going for a purse $91,000. Race for 3-year-olds here. 3-year-old fillies to be exact. 8 of them are going the distance of ground of about 1,800 meters or a mile 1/8 on the Longchamp turf course. Going to take the 5-horse Indian Wish as a top selection. We'll go 5-3 in the forecast exacta here. 5-3 forecast exacta, top selection of 5-horse Indian Wish. 3-year-old filled by the Grey Gatsby. Stefan Pasquier is on this one. The horse's most recent appearance came the 19th of March, Saint Cloud. 1 mile in heavy ground and 3-year-old listed stakes, and the horse finished second by 2 lengths there. And as the 3-1 lukewarm favorite that day, it took him a little bit time to get going. I don't know if he really liked the soft ground. He just couldn't quicken up. It wasn't his day to win. Coming here, a slightly quicker ground. Still going to be heavy, but it's going to be a little bit quicker than it was on the 19th of March. I think he's in a more realistic spot to win. Also, a little bit of a longer trip to suit this horse well. 2 back 13th of February at Consumers on the poly track. 1 mile listed stakes. The horse by 2 lengths and had a dream trip from a starting position. He quickened up nicely off of that tracking trip and took off clear. An all-around good race from there. And 19th of January was his main victory at Consumers, going 1 mile in the main race, winning by 4.5 lengths. He was pounced to win that day, and he won quite easily. An all-around good race. He wanted the longer trip. Before that, they were starting off his career sprinting, where he just wasn't really excelling, but since going to longer, he's been running a lot better. Mile 8th, 1800 should suit him well. He's drawn well with a very quick run to the turn. At 5-2, let's take him. So to recount my selection for the fourth from Paddy Longchamp, to Group 3 VANTEAUX, let's take the 5-horse Indian Wish. Let's go 5-3 in the forecast exacta. The fifth race from Longchamp, it's the Group 3 La Force Stakes. It's a Group 3 event going for a purse $91,000. Race for 3-year-olds here. 6 of them are going 1,800 meters or a mile and 1/8 on the turf course. I'm going to take the number 2 horse Dream Flight as a top selection. Let's go 2-5-1 in the tri-cash trifecta. 2-5-1 tri-cash trifecta, top selection 2 horse Dream Flight. 3-year-old colt by Frankel. Andre Fabre trains this one. Olivier Pellier gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 19th of March at Saint Cloud. 1 mile heavy ground and listed stakes, and the horse won by a neck. He was all out that day off the bench. Probably wasn't 100% cranked, but he got the job done. It wasn't the flashiest victories, but he got the job done. Coming here to Longchamp with a very good post, a little bit of a longer trip, which I think he should adore. I think he could really run a good race here today. 2 back in the Group 1 PRIX de Saint Cloud here at Saint Cloud, a mile and a quarter on the 23rd of October. He finished 7 by 6.25 lengths there, and he had a trouble trip that day. He had to check a few times. He just couldn't quicken up late. It wasn't his day to win. And then before that, the Group 3 Pre-Thomas Byron at Saint Cloud over the mile in early October of 2021, he won by a nose, and he just stalked, and he got the lead, and he got the job done at 4-1. Coming here today, off some decent races, I think a 5-2 is loaded. You can't throw out the 5-horse here, Machete. Stefan Pasquier is on this one for Fabrice Chapet. Most recently, they're in the horse and Chantilly over the 1,800 and listed 6, where he won by 2 lengths, and he basically won for fun. That was a very good race there. And then before that, he broke the maiden at Deauville in February, again, quite easily. He's another horse with a good post draw. He should get a good trip. I'm going to give him a shot here at 5-1. But to recount my selection for the fifth from Longchamp, it's Group 3 Prix La Force. Let's take the 2 horse Dream Flight. Give kudos to the 5-horse Machete. 2-5-1 tri-cash trifecta. 2-5 in your place pot. The featured 6th race from Longchamp. It is the Group 2 Prix La Harcourt Stakes. It's Group 2 event going for a purse of $147,500. Race for 4-year-olds here and upwards. 6 horses are going 2,000 meters or a mile and a quarter on the turf course. Going to take the 5-horse Mr. Porgenac as a top selection. We'll go 5-3-2 in the tri-cash trifecta. 5-3-2 tri-cash trifecta. Top selection of 5-horse Mr. Porgenac. Pardon me if I mispronounced the horse's name wrong. 5-year-old gone by 5-year-old gelding here by Camelot. Lost my train of thought for a second. Andre Fabre trains this one. Gets Hugo Besnier up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came 19th of March at Saint Cloud. Mile quarter in the Great Prix Zuberry, and he finished 4th by 1/4 lengths. Just wasn't 100% cranked. Also drawn wide, which caused him. He never really got going. Coming here second off the bench. little bit of a longer trip, drawn very well. I think he could run a lot better than he did at Saint Cloud. 17th of October was his final race of 2021 at Longchamp, a mile 3/8, 2,200 meters in the Group 2 Prix de Conseil de Paris, and he finished second by a head. He just couldn't get there late, but he settled well. He quickened up a lot. Nothing bad about that race, stepping up in class. And then a conditions race, Saint Cloud on the 18th of September over the mile and a quarter on heavy ground, won by 1 3/4 lengths. Was drawn a little bit wide, had a wide trip throughout, but he still got the job done. If he would have been drawn a lot better, he probably would have won by open lengths. But coming into this race well, at 7-1, he's loaded here. Don't throw out the 3-horse Dawn and Tello. Jean Massez is on this one. He ran quite horribly in the Prix-Zouberry, where he just never got going. He didn't like the soft ground there. Before that, he ran very well in the conditions race at Chantilly. Before that, over the 1800. He likes running here, though. He actually won the Prix La Coupe de Maison Lafitte last September quite nicely, and quite a good few places on this turf course. Back to Longchamp. At 10-1, we'll give him a shot, but I think the 5-horse is your likeliest winner. But to recount my selection for the 6 from Longchamp, it's the Group 2 Prix La Harcourt. Let's take the 5-horse Mr. Pojanak. Give kudos to the 3-horse Dawn and Tello. 5-3-2 Tri-Cash Trifecta, 5-3 in the plays pot. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.